Alright, today we are going to be looking at multiplying using remainders. So using remainders is kind of the key part. So when we think about remainders right here, we're thinking about those things that are regrouping. So we're looking at regrouping just the same way that we look at addition when we regroup. So let's look at addition real quick so we can kind of get some ideas on how that works. So if we had 496 plus 358. Let's think about how we would solve this one. The 8 plus the 6 would give us 14. Now we don't write 14 down here just like that because this 1 right here does not go here. That goes up above. So we wouldn't put 14 in the 1's place because that 1 is really not a part of the 1's. So the 4 would go here and the 1 would regroup way up here on the 10's place because that 1 is in the 10's place. Then we would add 5 plus 9, and 5 plus 9 gives us 14, and we would add the 1 remainder. That would be 15. Again, the 5, and regroup the 1 on top. Then we do 3 plus 4 is 7, plus the remainder is 8. So when we multiply, we're going to do the same kind of thing. So let's think about how that's going to work. Remember, only one digit in each place. So let's check out this one. We'll make it kind of easy so we don't have any problem with the multiplication part. Okay? So for this problem, we start with the 5. 5 times 2 comes first because we multiply the 1's place first. So 5 times the 2 is a 10. Now we could write 10 like this, but that's not going to work. Just like when we do addition, this 1 needs to be regrouped up here. So it's originally 10. 5 times 2 is 10, but the whole 10 doesn't come down. You have to regroup it to the next place. Then we do 5 times 5 is next. 5 times 5 is 25. And just like addition, we add the 1. So that would be 26. 26. But just like before, this 2 does not belong there. That 2 needs to be regrouped up here at the top. Now, the last one is 5 times 3 is 15 plus the 2 is 17, and the 7 would go here, and you kind of regroup the 1 right here, but there's nothing else to multiply by, so we just bring it down. So it's 1,760. Okay, let's try some more. Okay, this one we'll try by yourself. So I'll put the timer out. And let's do 683 times 4. So this is your problem. And let me give you your timer. And we'll just time, I think maybe we'll time for 30 seconds. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so let's move this out of the way, and let's go through the problem real quick. So this one is 4 times 3, which is 12. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 1 is 33. See how I put that 3 there and the 1 there? And then 4 times 6 is 24, and 24 plus 3 is 27. 2,732. Okay, let's try another one. And for the next one, we'll do another 30 seconds. So let's do 486 times 9 this time. Okay, 30 seconds, just like before. And go. Okay, good. So we'll stop there and let's see how you did on this one. So 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 8 is 72. Plus 5 is 77. 9 times 4 is 36. And 36 plus 7 is 42. Whoops, 43. Sorry. 4,374. Make that look better. 4,374. There you go. Okay, so let's try some on your own. I'm going to give you 4 problems. And remember all the steps that you need to do to solve it. So you need to remember that what you do is multiply and regroup, and then make sure you add back in the remainder that you put on the next problem. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to time you. So we'll do 3 minutes. Let's give you 4 minutes. And I'll give you 4 problems to work on. Okay, and those 4 problems are 328 times 5, 427 times 4, 562 times 3, and this one I'll make hard. 909 times 9. That one's a little tricky, but remember the steps that you take and regroup. Okay, so 4 minutes, go. Okay, should be about halfway done. Okay, it should be on the last one right now. Okay, let's move our timer. Okay, so let's go through the problems real quick, and you should be done. But if you're not, just do them along with me. But check your work as we do this. So we have 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 4 is 14. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16. So it should be 1,640 for that one. This one is 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 1 is 17. For the next one, 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 6 is 18. Regroup the 1. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16. And the last one, this one's a little bit tricky, so watch how I do this one if you didn't already have it on your paper, but check your work too. Okay, 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 0 is 0, plus the 8 still gives us 8. Then 9 times 9 is another 81. So it's 8,181. So just check your paper, make sure that you're putting your groupings on the top. Okay, try not to remember, make sure that you're writing those, that's what the space is for at the top. So keep track of that as you go through. Okay, alright, so here is 2 problems that I want you to do. And when you're done, you're going to put it in the exit slip pocket chart that we have over there by the homework. So just put it over there when you're finished. Okay? So here are the 2 problems that I want you to work on. Okay, you can pause it at any time and just do your thing. But here are the 2 problems to put in the pocket chart. The first one is 5,326 times 5 and 4,038 times 3. Okay, so if you want to pause the video, you can do that. That way you can work on those 2 problems, and when you're finished, just put it in the exit slip box.